From ClarkWiz.com, this is Horribly Off Topic, episode number 89. I am Chris.
And I'm Steve. I wanted to
You
say
were
also
indecisive.
Steve.
you were indecisive. Hey, did you know, Steve, that Marky Mark Wahlberg.
This is taking me off guard. I did not know you were going to
you not
ask
know I
me
was gonna-
anything about Marky Mark.
Marky Mark Wahlberg has slept in other movies as an actor. Character. All right, let me just simplify. Marky Mark Wahlberg has slept with both Lois Lane and Ma Kent during their time in Massachusetts.
What?
Yeah, it's a thing. So this observation came to me this morning. I was folding laundry and I looked on Netflix, and The Perfect Storm is now available on Netflix. And so I threw it on because
Wow, The Perfect Storm. That seems like a movie.
It's a movie
about a perfect storm.
about a perfect storm, the storm of the century.
I thought the storm of the century was. I got nothing.
Yeah, nothing. So I'm watching the movie, and I had forgotten that Diane Lane is the love interest in the movie. She's the woman who is shacking up, to use the parlance of our times. She's shacking up with Marky Mark, and then I'm sitting there, I'm watching it.
But who was shacking up with Makino in Windmill Village? Who?
All right, had my
Whose
drink.
baby is that? Huh? From the decks of the world. All right, continue.
So I'm like 10 or 15 minutes into it, and I'm sitting there and I'm realizing Diane Lane, the same person who is playing the love interest in this movie, which came out in 2000, I think, plays Ma Kent in Man of Steel and in the recently released Batman v Superman. Which got me thinking about who else is in that movie. What's her name? The person who plays Lois Lane.
Dolores.
I don't know her
Dolores!
name. Dolores. Hey Siri, who plays Lois Lane in Batman v Superman?
Okay, I found this on the web.
Amy
Plays Lois Lane.
Adams.
Amy Adams.
So Amy Adams plays Lois Lane in Batman v Superman and in Man of Steel. She also slept with Mark Wahlberg in The Fighter. The Fighter.
Which was set in Lowell.
Set in Lowell. So Marky Mark, when he's in Lowell, he sleeps with Lois Lane. When he's in Gloucester, he sleeps with Ma Kent.
Wait, Amy Adams was Ma Kent?
No, Amy Adams is Lois Lane.
So when he was in Lowell, he slept with Lois Lane.
When he's in Lowell, he sleeps with Lois Lane. When he's in Gloucester, he sleeps with Ma Kent.
Whenever somebody says the word Gloucester, I think of this like CD of Lauren and Wally. Lauren and Wally are local radio guys that are on
local for you.
that are on 105.7 WROR, and they have like these funny little tunes about local towns, and there was this one that was set to the tune of "I Must Have Got Lost," and it's "I'm in Gloucester, I'm lost."
I'm in Gloucester, I'm lost. Like that? Something like that?
Somewhere on 95 or something like that. I think that's how it went.
Yeah. I'm in Gloucester, I'm lost. Yeah, you must be lost if you're in Gloucester. Because why would you be in Gloucester?
Unless you're a fisherman.
You know. I like Gloucester. I like that movie. I had forgotten. Well, let me change my tone on that. Have you seen The Perfect Storm? Do you have an opinion?
I actually saw it in the theater.
I don't remember if I saw it in the theater, but I saw it a lot when it came out. I think we had it on video cassette.
Wow.
Like one of the last few that we bought on VHS.
Yeah, because that was in 2000 even.
Yeah. And around that time is when we started, I forget when we got our first DVD player. No, it was like 2 years later. It was like 1 or 2 years later that we finally got a DVD player.
I think I definitely, I got a DVD player very shortly after that because, I got a PlayStation 2.
There you go.
Which was the reason, I think the reason why that system succeeded so well or so much right out of the gate is that it was a reasonably priced DVD player,
yes,
as well as a game system.
Yeah. As opposed to the was it
Xbox.
Was it Xbox at the time that
The
had
original
HD
Xbox?
DVD?
No. Well, the thing is, that was
no,
PS.
that's later. That's later.
PS3 and then the Xbox 360.
They were the ones that
They were
doing
like
the Blu-ray
PS3
and
was like Blu-ray, and then like Xbox was
Got
HD DVD.
I was getting ahead of myself.
But Blu-ray won that battle, and now nothing won that battle.
Nothing. Streaming,
digital stuff, and things that don't exist in real life are winning.
I like The Perfect Storm, but I realize watching it that most of what I like about The Perfect Storm is everything that doesn't happen on the Andrea Gale, that doesn't happen on the boat. I like Diane Lane's character. I like all the people in the bar. That's actually in the movie. It's way closer to the doc than it actually is in reality. I remember that little tidbit. It's a decent movie, but then once it starts to get into like disaster porn territory, it's just as aggravating as all the other ones.
Well, that's the same to be said about any disaster movie. If you go back to like Godzilla,
Yeah.
like a lot of that movie is not Godzilla breaking shit. It's a lot of people in laboratories trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with Godzilla.
With Godzilla.
Oh,
Godzilla!
racist.
You just... Do
That's
have any
something they
strong-
used to do in Speed Racer. Was like, because like they didn't know.
They racist?
No, they didn't know it wasn't racist. It was just that like they didn't know quite how to dub,
Oh, okay.
and so like when they didn't know, or they had too many syllables, or they didn't have quite enough to fill up with how many mouth movements there were, and so every once in a while, more than every once in a while, a lot, it would be like, I'm gonna go race him now. Oh,
It's just that.
just because like it's like, okay, his mouth is still open, and we just need to.
That's what she said.
I liked Did you ever watch Speed Racer?
No.
Like the car, his car was the Mach 5.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I know of it, but I don't.
Did you watch the movie back in 2007?
I did not.
Okay. I did actually. I was a big fan of Speed Racer. As
Matthew Fox.
as a
You
kid.
loved Party of Five.
Is that who was?
No. He was. Was he Racer X?
Was he Racer X?
He might have been. I think. Wait,
Who was
hold on.
actually Speed Racer's brother? Spoiler alert from
Hey,
some cartoon
Siri,
in the 70s.
Who did Matthew Fox play in Speed Racer?
Speed Racer stars Emile Hirsch, Christina Ricci, and Susan Sarandon.
Sarandon.
Sarandon and John Goodman, Matthew Fox.
Yeah,
Yeah, Matthew Fox was Racer X. I think I can tell by the little graphic here. You can kind of see him. Is that
Okay.
Racer X down there?
Oh, that
in
was
corner?
the guy from Lost.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to make fun of you by saying you were a fan of Party of Five instead of a fan of Lost.
Oh, you're a dink.
This is kind of.
I didn't know he was on Party of 5.
He was on Party of Five. Everybody was on Party of Five.
Except for most people.
No, but I mean, Party of Five produced Matthew Fox, who went on to do Lost. It produced Jennifer Love Hewitt, who went on to be Jennifer Love Hewitt. And it had.
She was in that movie.
She was in not Can't Buy Me Love.
Can't Hardly Wait, yeah.
which is a good.
Yeah, I like
Good
that
flick.
that 90s party
Yeah.
movie. What's it?
Also,
Was she? Who the hell was in? Was she in Ghost Whisperer? Or was that
yes,
somebody else?
I think that was her. But Nev Campbell, who was in Scream, all the
Scream
Scream
2.
movies, she was in
Scream 3.
Scream 4 or Electric Boogaloo.
No.
She was in that. And then Lacey Chabert, who was in Mean Girls, also from Party of Five.
Who's Lacey Chabert?
Lacey Chabert.
Don't.
Hold on.
You could just type it in.
Hey, Siri,
I can look it up
I
myself.
need a photo of Lacey Chabert.
It's probably gonna be nude. I can look
Here
this
are
up.
some images of Lacey Chabert I found on the web.
Ooh, nice.
There she is.
Oh, I know her.
Yeah, she was a little kid on the Party of Five, but it's funny because my phone did not know who to listen to at that point. So what it heard was just type it, "Hate Siri, I need a photo of Lacey should bear."
Oh, and still got it right.
It still got it right.
At least,
Lacey-
at least Siri
most
didn't-
of the other pictures are of teddy bears, but
At least she didn't hear me say nude.
she didn't hear you say nude. But But somebody out there listening to this, if they have a phone, their phone might have heard,
Us saying nude, and then
Yeah.
Lacey Chabert or Teddy Bear's nude.
There's a podcast I listen to where, in order to not activate their listeners' phones by saying that phrase, they say "ahoy telephone," which just seems odd. Seems strange.
Because
I didn't just
they're
say
big
"Hey, Siri."
fans of Edison and how he wanted people to answer the phone.
He was the one who would say "ahoy." Is that
Yeah, well, if you notice, like, there's like,
I did not know this part.
if you ever watch The Simpsons, Mr. Burns answers the phone by saying "ahoy hoy," which is what Edison, who invented the telephone,
Of course he did.
wanted.
Electricity too.
That's what he wanted.
He wanted everyone to say "ahoy" instead of "hello."
Yes.
I did not know that. There's a lot that I don't know. The more that you know.
Edison was a dick as well.
Yeah. I mean, we're all supposed to suckle at the teat of Nikola Tesla. That's what I hear. If we're cool and hip.
Well, I don't.
What if I happen to
necessarily-
like Edison? What if I
All right.
like Edison?
What do you like about Edison?
I don't know. He
That
invented
he
the
was
light
just
bulb.
a patent bitch that just loved
the
to
light bulb and then the
gobble up
phonograph.
patents that other people created and just
you
said
know.
that he did it.
It's better to
Edison Labs, let's go down there. MIT, it's right down the road.
Edison's GE, which GE was his thing, right? General Electric.
I don't know.
I think that's his thing. Which I think owned NBC for a really long time. So
Yeah,
I
and
think,
we just gave the GE shit tons of tax breaks to come and build stuff here.
did we now?
Yes, we did.
Did they relocate their offices to Panama? Are they one of those people?
No, they're relocating their offices to Boston.
To Boston.
Yeah,
I'm not
Are
aware
you
of
under a rock?
Yes.
Okay, well, yes, we gave
Yes,
them.
I was under Dwayne Johnson. He was filleting me, and then he flipped me over, and
licked your asshole.
yeah, I was under a rock. Oh, you mean under Iraq? That's
Living under a rock.
Iraq. That's Iran. Is Iran under Iraq?
Chuck my empty glass of water. Or well, it can't be an empty glass of water anymore
empty
because
glass.
it's empty of all liquid.
It could be an empty glass of water, depending on how you look at it. It's all a matter of perspective, Steve.
Okay, well, how could it be an empty glass of water
Well,
if
because
water
if you-
doesn't exist in it?
Water did exist in it, and water might exist in it again. So right now, it's an empty glass of water.
I can't believe you. So yeah, GE, good on them.
GE, come to Boston.
Too big to tax.
Coming up to Boston.
Don't.
Speaking of, I don't have bagpipes. I can't do that. Shipping up to Boston. Fuck.
Oh, what else is on the list?
That is not Marky Mark. That's his brother. That's Donnie.
That was not Donnie Wahlberg. That was
Donnie-
the Dropkick Murphys.
You did. Whoa.
No, I was.
Hanging tough. That's
No,
what
I
you were
was
doing.
not singing Hanging Tough.
Yes, you were.
No, I was
Don't
singing that
deny
stupid
it.
Ship It Up to Boston.
Burn,
Oh.
That's hanging tough. That's,
No, but that's part of that song. They're like, we're shipping up to Boston. Oh, we're shipping up to... Isn't that how it goes?
Yes, but when you did it, because we started this whole thing talking about Wahlbergs, I just assumed that you were doing a New Kids on the
I am
Block.
not hanging tough.
You are not hanging tough.
We're rough. What's on the list, Chris?
So there's a thing that that apparently we're not supposed to do in our cars, and I wanted to get your opinion on why we're supposed to be hands free. We're not supposed to touch ourselves. I'm making a gesture. We're not supposed to do that
Okay, so
in our cars.
we're not supposed to text or even look at our phones while we are driving the car.
No, who says?
Says the Massachusetts Police Association, whatever. They said they're going to be cracking down on people who are even looking at their phones.
Okay.
And
What
I'm
is-
like, well, apparently we can't look at a fucking map on our phones anymore because that is typically what I'm looking at when I'm looking at my phone.
So it's not even a matter of being hands free. It's just having your phone anywhere where you could see it.
So I think the trick is they don't want people to be distracted while driving. But guess what? No matter what you do, no matter where you go, what you're doing, you're going to be distracted while you're driving.
Because it's one of the most boring activities on the planet.
Well, no, okay, of course you could fiddle with the radio. That's one, right? Should
You're
we
distracted.
not have the radio be a thing in the car? You have to be sitting in your car in complete silence
Yep.
all the time.
Yeah.
There could be, if you have the radio up really loud, you couldn't hear horns. You want to make sure that everybody has their radio at a certain volume. So
Yep.
make sure that's a law. Make sure that that's enforceable. That's something we could fucking fine people for. Well, you can't obviously eat or drink anything while you're a car because you're an automobile.
Because you're Optimus Prime and you don't need...
You don't need to eat or drink. You probably just need fuel, like oil. And
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Ugh!
you are the Metallica man. Okay, and then also, children, you shouldn't have them in your car ever because they are the biggest distraction in the world.
This is true. I can say that from experience. You should also not do sexual things in the car.
Yeah, like you said, you shouldn't jerk off in the
not
car.
jerk
You should
off.
definitely not get a blowjob while you're driving.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we were driving around yesterday on our way to Salem, and
Yeah.
we saw a puppy, and I was like, "Ooh, look at the puppy!" And I'm like, "They should ban puppies."
You should ban puppies.
Because you can't have adorable things on the side of the road because that's fucking distracting.
Yep.
Also, women, sorry about your rights, but you can't have them anymore. You have to dress very conservatively because
Burkas
there's like
for everyone.
a bunch of people out there that are men that will look at your tits and be like, "Oh my God, those are great tits. Oh, I just got into an accident."
Yep. Distracted.
Yep, distracted driving.
Distracted
no
driving.
more tits. No more puppies.
Everybody
no
has
more
to get-
children. No more hamburgers. No more coffee. No more beverages. No more anything in your fucking car. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit pissed off because you can't do anything in your car without being somewhat distracting.
Driving is distracting.
Yes, it's distracting me from doing other things like not driving. I understand where they're coming from. I understand it's for the good of the people and public safety. But guess what? Guess what it actually is? It's you trying to fucking gouge the people that are living in your community.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Oh, we got a fine. Oh, you got this fine. Oh, well, the fine is we had to tell your insurance company about the fine that you were texting while driving. So they're going to raise your rates. So you're going to be paying more out the ass for fucking car insurance as well as paying out the ass for a fucking fine because you looked at your phone because you're trying to get to a location.
Yeah. They don't have better things to do.
Like, oh, well, hey, I'm a police officer. Maybe I should fight crime instead of making sure that people aren't looking at their phone or eating a burger or having a fucking thing or, making sure their kid isn't throwing up in the back seat or some fucking thing.
How do you feel about self-driving cars?
I think we should have them just so we can fucking be on our phones and jerk off or do whatever.
I see. I listen to some shows where they are definitely proponents of the self-driving car, and they have in the past
Because
shared.
people can't fucking drive. There's so much fucking traffic in the greater Boston area every fucking day.
Yes.
Like, if there was self-driving cars, then maybe they would have to communicate with each other and say,
That's the idea.
like, like when someone is getting onto the highway, they have to yield to the people that are on the highway. So,
Yeah.
and people wouldn't be like
Right.
in like sardines on the highway. They would
Yeah.
actually leave room for someone to merge onto the highway.
These people that I listened to shared the last time that I heard them talk about it, shared a video of a 4-way intersection with self-driving cars, and it looked like the most absurd thing I have ever seen, where there's no stoplights and nobody stops moving, and there are cars swerving around each other, going every which way but loose. They're going every goddamn way, and they showed this as like they in talking about it on their audio podcast. They said, "You've got to see this. This looks amazing. This is the future." And I just say that is like a ridiculous number of accidents waiting to happen, because I cannot foresee any scenario in which, if there are human beings involved at all. Now maybe the cars are driving themselves, but there are human beings in the cars, and the human beings have to be able to stop the cars at some point The human beings have to have some control over them.
Look at how good it was in Demolition Man. Just the cars drive themselves, and then like if they do crash, they have this foam that encases you so you don't get hurt.
I forgot about that.
Be well, Chris Clark.
That movie has Sylvester Stallone.
Yes, Sly.
And Wesley Snipes.
Yep, and also Rob Schneider.
Does it have
and 3 seashells.
Does it have Sandra Bullock? Is she in that one?
Yeah, Sandra Bullock. Yep.
Sandra Bullock.
And that brings it back a little bit to what
Marky
we talked.
Mark Wahlberg.
No, not to Marky Mark, but Ex Machina, which we talked about last week.
It's funny you should mention that. We got an email about that from our friend Leo.
See, we're integrating the emails into the show instead of just reading them at the end.
I see how you're doing that. The subject of this email was "fuck robots." I don't know if it was.
No. It wasn't fuck robots. It's fuck robots.
Fuck robots.
Robots that you fuck, I think.
Robots that you fuck. That's not what the subject says. It says fuck robots.
No, it doesn't say. We can interpret it 2 different ways, or maybe even more ways.
The first time that I read it, before I saw the subject of the message, because I had forgotten what we had talked about last week, I thought it was fuck robots. And then I read it, and then I understood it to be fuck robots.
Fuck robots.
I feel like there should be a would a hyphen.
Can we
be the
call
right
the
choice?
episode "Fuck Robots"?
We cannot call the episode "Fuck Robots." Fuck robots.
Every time I'm hoping that like something like that will be the episode title. It's always something else.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I feel like if I put
you could put a star,
a vulgar thing in the episode title, I feel like I'm violating
CK
something.
Robots. Or you could put a star on the O's as well. So people are like, what's dirty about robots? I'm like, fuck robots.
You know who else has slept with Ma Kent? Batman.
Oh.
That's actually the meme that was out there that first got me thinking about the whole thing. Ben Affleck has been in a movie where he slept with Diane Lane.
Wow. Everybody's fucking each other in
Everybody's
Hollywood.
fucking each other in the DC universe. Robots are not fucking each other in the DC universe. Not yet.
Okay, so what happened? Okay.
Should I read Leo's email?
Read the email.
So the subject is fuck robots. Here's what it says. Quote, why don't we have fuck robots? That would fix so many problems. Unquote. Apparently, Steve did not finish Ex Machina.
I did.
Cheers, Leo.
Fuck. Okay. Listen for a second, buddy. I did finish the movie. What we should have is fuck robots that don't have AI.
Is that just a... Well, so what do they have? So
they're like, please come inside me, sir, or whatever.
Is that really... That's not that great, is it?
What, if someone says that to you?
No, I mean, if the robot is kind of just like, please, sir, come inside me.
Well, it shouldn't be like a robot voice. It should be like a sexy voice.
It should be a sexy voice.
Well, it doesn't need to be
sort of pre-recorded by somebody else.
I don't know.
Okay, so it's not the machine itself is not doing any thinking. The machine is responding programmatically based on your input.
Yeah, your input. And if you have a friend over, your double input.
All right, so no AI is what you're saying.
Yes, don't put AI in these damn things. And maybe, just maybe, after a while of fucking this like attractive sex robot that has like the proportions of an anime character, you just get tired of that. And then you're like, oh, maybe I should interact with a real human being. Maybe life isn't just about fucking some sexy robot.
Maybe. But it'd be nice if it was.
Okay, well, yeah.
Would you spend a lot of time with your fuck robot?
I don't.
I mean, in some alternate universe where you and where you're not happily in a relationship, like
I think what I just said would probably happen very quickly.
Okay, so you think you'd get like a week or so with the fuck robot, and
I probably would have wasted a lot of money on a fuck robot.
You think it would be a one time, and you're like, you know what, that wasn't that great. If it had an AI, wouldn't it be better?
But then it would leave me like to die in this weird place.
You don't want to spoil it for me? Is that?
I definitely did just spoil the movie.
Okay.
Even though I helped the damn robot, it would still leave me to die.
just leave you to die.
So no AI.
No
please.
AI.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We don't need fucking Terminators.
You need like a
We
step
don't need
above,
Terminator, like sexy Terminators running around.
You need a step above Lars and the Real Girl.
Dun 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 dun.
Dun 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 dun.
Yes, a step above that.
Step above that, and not as sad.
Oh, definitely not as sad.
Definitely
that movie
not
is
as sad.
fucking depressing as
Steve
shit.
and the fuck robot.
Yes, and
Steve
it's
the fuck
just a hilarious romp of me fucking a robot for a half an hour,
Mm.
and then deciding that I made a terrible error.
Terrible mistake. It'd be a female fuck robot.
Yes, it would.
You wouldn't like go explore because it's a robot and it wouldn't really matter.
No.
No. I mean, well, it's a safe environment to explore.
What, our podcast?
No. I'm saying like if you had you had a fuck robot, you get a fuck robot, and if you ever kind of like curious, is it a transforming fuck robot? Like, could it go either way?
What,
could
you
it
turn
be
into a suitcase like George Jetson? Mm-hmm. Like
Yeah.
his car?
Yeah. I mean, so could it transform? Optimus Prime style, or not Optimus?
Or it could turn into a car.
one of those
Like,
double
drive like the
Like,
accelerator and the brakes are either
I don't think
one of her
Accelerator
tits.
was not a bot.
You could
what
have
now?
just not stepped on my joke.
You stepped on my joke.
What joke? You can't step on somebody else. You can't step on someone else's joke when you make another joke halfway through them making a joke.
Yes.
I'm just saying. So what I said
What you said
was
to
you could
correct
use
it.
one tit as the accelerator and the other tit as the brakes for your sex robot car.
What I was trying to say is could the robot
And
turn
it's fueled
into
by
a-
your cum.
fueled by your cum?
Sex robot.
Sex robots.
And it's very energy efficient. Like every single sperm is like a gallon of gas.
Every sperm is sacred, Steve.
Yes, especially to the fuck robot that uses it for gasoline.
You're Catholic the moment Dad came.
Yes.
Ugh.
Do you want to talk about the meaning of life now?
No.
The movie and or the actual meaning of
and
life?
or the actual meaning of life. It isn't fuck robots.
Obviously not.
Obviously.
But I think that's a temporary solution to a growing problem of just terrible human beings.
yeah, of intimacy.
Yes, and being incapable of it or incapable of seeing that other people have feelings or need to have any sort of...
Do you think if the lawmakers in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts had fuck robots, we wouldn't have as strict laws about being hands-free?
Yes, obviously. Uh-oh, what happened?
Nothing? None?
Okay.
Something on Becky's computer wanted to know if there was a software update. Now do I have to cut that part out?
No.
All right. Nothing happened. We are still recording.
But what the fuck did you ask? Oh yeah, lawmakers.
Would the lawmakers in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts be less assholes about hands-free driving if they had fuck robots?
The thing is, like in general, I think people, if people are just generally nicer to each other, and this is a pipe dream, I'm well aware this will never work.
Yeah.
In a world where Donald Trump exists and does well in politics.
Yes.
But it's just people aren't going to be nice to each other. But if they were, then more people would be just happier, I think, and therefore wouldn't find it necessary to fuck us up the ass with taxes and tolls and
Because
fucking
they'd be
whatever
fucking
else.
their fuck robots up the ass.
Either fucking themselves or fucking their robots or fucking a friend or
Yeah. Do
fucking
you
a
think fuck
lover.
robots would have more inputs than to use the Howard Stern's parlance, or I think it was Howard that used to say that. Would robots potentially have more
tell him,
inputs?
Howard.
You know, like you've got the butt, you've got the vagina, you've got the I was gonna say the mouth, but then
You got a
pointed
really
up
tiny
towards the
penis.
nose.
You could try to fuck her in the urethra. Micro penis.
Micro penis, like the Micro Machines guy.
No,
He was in Transformers.
he was. Oh yeah, he was
He was
one
in
of the guys.
Transformers, the Transformers, the movie.
He was the guy that talked really
He was
fast.
Blur.
Oh, because he was talking so
Blur
fast.
with 2 R's. I think.
And then he went on to do advertisements, and he I think eventually died, unless he's still alive.
That's sad. He didn't have a fuck robot, even a micro one.
For his
If he had a
micro
micro
penis.
one, it could have fucked him in the urethra.
Yes, maybe.
Ooh. Ow. Ow. Ow.
Apparently, it just happened to Chris.
I just thought about it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of those things that I was just like.
Maybe there is. Well, I was gonna say a gay man doesn't even necessarily have to be a gay man. Maybe there's a man out there who actually has secretly fantasized about getting fucked in the urethra, and he's gonna be.
I don't think there's secrets about it. There's definitely porn that I've been like, I can't unsee that. When there's the thumbnail or not the
They
thumbnail.
put a thumbnail in their dick.
No, it's the picture of what's about to,
okay.
and I'm like, you're just kind of scrolling through the porno site or whatever,
Yeah.
and you see like someone putting like a swizzle stick
Oh.
into someone's penis hole,
Jiminy Cricket.
and you're like, nope,
No.
no, thank you.
No, it hurts just thinking about it.
I'm like, yikes.
Hurts looking at the thumbnail.
The pictures are bigger than thumbnails nowadays,
Pictures are
but I'm
bigger.
just using an old expression.
An old expression. You know what else what else they're cracking down on in the great Commonwealth of Massachusetts?
Yeah, what is that?
Plastic bags. One
Oh!
particular community in Cambridge, Massachusetts, where I happen to work. I went into CVS last week, and they were, or like 2 weeks ago now. We're halfway into April, or not quite halfway. Anyway,
It's still the beginning of April
it's the 10th of April.
for anybody keeping score.
Okay. I went into the CVS near where I work, and all the plastic bags were gone. And there was a person there trying to educate everybody about how if you didn't bring your own cloth bag, they can sell you a paper bag.
Sell you a paper bag.
Sell you a paper bag or something. They could sell you a bag for 5 or 10 cents a piece, something like that.
Like a reusable bag or a paper bag.
I don't know because I was just getting a soda. And I didn't
suck
need
at
any
remembering
bag
to
all.
bring those fucking bags.
I'm terrible at it too. My wife has most of them.
But
in
I
her
like
car.
using, like, when we go to Market Basket, like I use the
more
the,
for your dollar.
the Market Basket bags as like my lunch bag
Yeah.
when I bring in my lunch. So it's not like we're using it just the once to carry the
Right.
groceries
Yeah,
home.
no,
I'm
I
using
re-
it more than once.
Yeah, I reuse mine.
We use them for like little trash bags for the bathroom or
Yeah.
in the bedroom. We have the little trash barrel.
Right. But City of Cambridge, they're like bleeding edge, the cutting edge. Definitely no fucking sex robots there.
Yeah.
No.
Fuckers.
No. They're
Like,
too
let's get rid of bags.
You would think MIT, Harvard, they're all right there. If there were going to be sex robots in Massachusetts, Cambridge would be the first place.
Oh, that's so, like, because like a lot of times, like, if you live in the city, you're walking to your destination, so it's not like you want a bag to put it in. So it's like, oh, you could pay us 5-10 cents for this paper bag,
Yeah.
which are somewhat unreliable.
Yeah.
Like if there's like a little bit of a tear at the bottom of it, your fucking
There's
grapes.
a reason that we moved to plastic bags.
Your grapes are going all over the fucking sidewalk and getting smashed by a melon.
Yep. Your cookie drops down onto the ground. Your cookie
Don't
the
fucking remind
the
me.
little plastic thing that the
that-
cookie is in gets crushed underneath.
Stop it! You're PTSD with the time I sprained my ankle. My cookie went flying.
Was that a trigger? That's a
Yes,
trigger
it
for
was
you.
a trigger for me.
Trigger warning.
I can't believe you just did that to me.
Can't believe so sensitive.
We did karaoke last night.
Oh yeah. Where'd you do karaoke? I didn't even know. I didn't even get to ask you. What'd you do last night?
We went to Salem, Massachusetts, not New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Which is the home of witches and all that nonsense. Which is a place that a lot of people like to go during October.
All Hallows Eve.
Yes, because Halloween
Devil's
is big business over there. But we thought it wouldn't be super busy in the beginning of April, but it was a busy night, I guess, because people do live there.
Yeah.
But and they're like, oh, people live here. I'm like, but those people are getting a guided tour. People that live in town don't get guided tours unless they're like, well, let's just do it.
Just for shits and giggles, I'd like to get a guided tour.
What the fuck was that
I
accent?
don't know. It was somewhere. It's coming from some far
Please
corner.
stop. You have to stop.
I don't have to.
You don't have to, but
I don't want to.
I really appreciate it if you stop doing
Park
that.
my car in Gloucester Yard.
Ugh. All right, so yes, we were up in Salem, and we went to. I want to call it Space Pizza. That's what I call it a
That's
lot.
what it's in the notes.
But it's actually Flying Saucer Pizza,
Lion sauce.
which was very busy because it's very good. They have great pizza. They
UFO
have some
pizzas.
good beers and whatnot on
Yeah.
tap and in the can, not in the bathroom.
Okay. All right. Just checking.
But yeah, it was pretty good. We went out with some friends, and then we went out afterwards. Kind of walked around a bit, put the leftover pizza in the car.
Yep.
And then it was just walking out like, hey, look at this place. It's empty. Mm-hmm. And let's just go in here. And we went in. I had some cheap old Pabst Blue Ribbon, which was cheaper than usual.
How much?
Like
cheap?
it was $1.
$1?
$1
for a beer.
I think they actually overcharged me. I think they charged me for one more beer than I had. But I was not going to make a stink over $1
Yeah.
because normally I'd be paying at least $3, if not
Yeah.
$4 for
Per
beer.
Per beer.
So yes, I'm not gonna. I wasn't going to be like, hey, I only had this many, but you served me this many. Plus, I was drunk, so I might have had that many anyways, and I wasn't. I was just.
I didn't drink no stinking 5 fucking PBRs.
What is? Stop,
No.
please.
Please.
And so yeah, we go in there and it was dead. But then
Fuck, dude.
we go in there and it was karaoke night, and so myself, Becky, and my friend Mike, we just started singing songs, and no one else did. It was the weirdest karaoke night I've ever been to. Because, like, there's been times where I've gone to a karaoke night. Like, there was a time where myself and another friend, Mike,
Yeah.
went to the one in Marlboro, and there was nobody in the bar that night. So it was just the two of us singing songs back and forth, and
Right.
then occasionally the DJ would sing a song just to, break it up so we don't have to sing as much.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was DJ McLovin back in Marlboro.
McLovin of Marlboro.
Yeah, and he
Borough.
He had me sing the Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald because he thought it was. He thought I did a good job the last time I was in. And the only reason I sang it the last time because I was annoyed at the audience. And when I went up there, I dedicated it to my late wife.
God rest her soul.
Yes, and then like people didn't know what to make of it. They're like, "Oh, he's singing this really long, depressing song about his dead wife."
About his dead wife.
And this was something, and I remember as I was hanging out with Ryan at the time, and he had driven, and I was fucking hammered, and the entire ride back, I had completely made myself just laugh as much as I could, like nothing that I've ever done, I think, has tickled myself as much as that.
As singing the Wreck of the
Edmund Fitzgerald to my late wife, which
late wife.
Who never existed.
Yeah. God rest her soul.
All right, so back to this place.
God rest
the
the
three
soul.
of us singing songs, and I think I think the DJ had like that facial dysplasia thing.
Okay.
Where he couldn't identify people by their faces.
Okay.
Because
Not a good trait to have as a DJ.
yeah, I don't think so. And
Or
because he
karaoke
kept on
DJ.
mixing Mike and I up, and I'm like, we both have beards, yes, but I wear glasses and he doesn't.
Okay. You
Like-
think that would be enough of a distinction?
Yeah, I mean that's a pretty impressive distinction.
Yeah, I think so.
He has sort of reddish hair. I have brown hair. Like
Yeah.
What's
yeah.
going
a little
on?
Bit, little bit gray.
where in your beard?
Just fucking with you.
Fuck, it's on my chest.
I don't need. He just showed me his chest.
Hair,
I was more. I was a little scarred.
good.
All things, considering I'm the one that's usually faux hitting on you. He shows me one chest hair, and I'm like, ah. Ugh.
So yeah, it was just really weird.
I
And then
saw
like
a really
there was
hairy guy once. He looked like a bear.
Stop it. There was But there was a club upstairs as well, and I think people were just waiting downstairs to go up there. And then I sang a song, and
Because you're the piano man?
no, I did not sing Piano Man. I just started singing a song, and like before the song started, I was singing to the tune, and I was just like, "This is the soundtrack to you waiting to go into the club."
So wait. So people were coming into where you were, or they were coming in?
They were because we got there like super early apparently, which was 9:00.
That's super early.
I'm just too old because I'm like
Fuck, man.
I'm like I am
Usually
normally
going to bed.
on a weeknight. Yeah, like there's been many, or this past week there was many times last week that I went to bed at 9.
At 9, yeah.
And so I'm like this is early.
Yeah.
Oh, young people.
Oh,
So
young people yawning at 3:00 in the afternoon.
they were just so there was nobody in the bar at about 9. So we were like, oh, that's really weird. And the bartender, I thought he was just joking.
Yeah.
That he's like, yeah, no, they'll be here eventually. And I'm like, okay. So then there was eventually a cover
Yeah.
back when it was free at 9:00.
Right.
When we walked in, like there's nobody in there.
Yeah.
But once there's a cover, when we left, it was about I think 11. Yeah, probably a little bit after
Yeah.
11. We walked out of the place, and there was a fucking line down the street to get into this fucking place. I'm like, what the fuck? You just should have gotten here at 9. You could have gotten like hammered on $1 beers. But
Did the beers go up as the later on in the night? Do you know?
I don't know. Maybe I was just like special. Maybe they're like, oh, this man is special. He's the one
man
that's
is
singing
special.
songs
He's-
for everybody. Like
He is the voice of an angel.
a little bit.
A little bit.
I think I have some good pipes.
I think you
I'm
have
not-
good pipes.
Thanks.
I'm not trying to make fun of you. I say you voice of an angel.
But like the thing is, like the crowd
That might be
wanted nothing to do with us singing karaoke.
Ugh.
And I'm like, why have karaoke if the crowd doesn't want it?
Crowd doesn't know what they're missing.
When they do, they knew exactly. Well, they weren't missing anything because we were singing still.
Yeah.
But like if it wasn't for the
They're
people,
not engaged.
They
That's what
were
I'm
really-
saying. They don't know what it's like to sit and listen to people pour their hearts out through song. They just don't get it. And if they would just open their hearts,
I don't get it.
baby, you hold the lock and I hold the key.
Gross. I don't hold the lock.
No,
I'm not get your key away from me.
get my key away from your lock.
Yes. Well, no. Is the lock my butthole in this analogy? Is that
Yeah. Well, your butthole clenches. It's kind of like a lock, right?
a lock doesn't clench?
Well, I mean, a lock as
A
we
lock
have
is
it
not
today-
made out of supple
A
material.
lock as we have it today doesn't clench, but wouldn't you call like the when your dice bag is drawn?
Hey, I'm over here now. My dice bag.
That like when it's all puckered up there at the end, that is a form of keeping things in or keeping things out.
Hickory dickory dock. This bitch was sucking my cock. Oh!
Oh, did he learn that from watching Speed Racer?
Who? Dice?
Dice.
No. He did. He probably learned. I learned it from watching you, Dad, and your dirty limericks.
Somebody, where was I trying to? I was listening to somebody tell limericks the other day. I don't know where it was.
Your father?
No, and they rattled off a bunch of them, and they were pretty funny, but I don't remember what they were. The only one I know is the Nantucket one, and I don't even know that one all the way through.
Oh.
That's sad, isn't it?
3 blind mice. She fucked him.
Hey Siri, tell me a
That
limerick.
one's right. Sorry. What?
That's not nice.
She fucked him. Hey Siri, tell me a limerick.
Oh, she doesn't know who to listen to. She's just she's confused. So young people come into the bar, they don't appreciate the karaoke.
They don't like no one applauded at all, aside from the people that we were with.
It's a sad,
There
sad state of
there
America.
was a small group of 5 of us, and it was just like,
What are they doing to these kids today?
they're so. I guess these goddamn millennials are so goddamn self-involved.
Oh, they're so entitled
Yep.
with their millennial privilege and space pizza.
I'm sure, like, the thing is, I think the problem with the term millennial is that, like, it used to be called the MTV generation, and then at a certain point, they just started calling everybody from like 1980 to like 2000 that was born in that time frame as millennials, and I'm like, that's wrong. That seems too big of a time frame.
It's a really big
like, because I thought Gen X is like, I thought it was like maybe like the mid 60s to the end of the 70s, which was like a 15-year time frame, as opposed to like all the way like from 1980 to 2000. That's 20 years.
Yeah,
that's too long.
I think what some people who are in that early 80s time frame, like just after you, I don't think they identify themselves as millennials. They identify themselves as some sort of sub generation that nobody knows about.
But I didn't. They were Generation Y. That was them.
That was them.
So like, why don't we just split it in half? We'll cut it in half by 10 years. Like, people that were born from 1980 to 1990.
Yeah.
Those are the Generation Y. That's the MTV generation.
Yeah.
And then from 1990 to 2000, those are the millennials.
That seems fair.
Yeah, let's do that. So I'm not judging people that aren't necessarily the people that I'm judging.
No judging.
Yeah, no, I'm judging. Don't worry.
Judge Judy. Judge Wapner.
Just keep on naming judges.
Judge
Chris.
Reinhold.
That's a good one.
He is a good one.
He jerked off in a bathroom to
Did he
Phoebe
really?
Cates.
To Phoebe Cates? Oh, that's right.
Best times.
That's right. I have.
Doesn't anybody knock?
I have seen some of that. Not all.
All right, what do we got?
Well, that's maybe save for another time, because we're at like 46:55.
You could talk about that movie you saw. We saw a movie too.
I saw a movie. What movie did you see?
We went to see The Boss.
The Boss. I heard The Boss beat Batman v Superman at the box office this weekend.
Well, it was an okay movie.
Who's in The Boss? I'm not familiar with this film.
Melissa McCarthy.
Oh.
She's the comedy powerhouse that is her.
Okay.
I think
maybe that's why she was on. Is it Melissa McCarthy? I might be getting people mixed up. Is she also in the new Ghostbusters movie?
Yes.
I think she was on Jimmy Fallon doing his lip sync battle, and everyone thought it was hilarious. Like, the whole internet thought it was hilarious. And
probably goddamn
I was
millennials
not,
that thought it was hilarious.
I was not impressed. But she was.
I enjoy her humor. I think the last 2 movies that I saw with her were less than stellar. Because we were watching on HBO's, I think, Tammy.
Okay.
Which wasn't great. It was funny in parts, but generally not that great. And the same goes for the Boss, in my opinion. Like, I think The Boss was better than Tammy, but it's still like it was,
It's a movie you put out in the middle of April.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a "fuck you, it's January" kind of movie, but but it was definitely not like fantastic. I would, we used free passes, so we can definitely say we got what we paid for, and then some. But yeah, it was, and we went to Scoreboard beforehand.
Scoreboard is
the
bar.
It's the bar / restaurant / attached to the hotel next to where the movie theater is in Woburn.
Got it.
And I never really have a good experience when I'm there.
But you keep going.
Well, the thing is, it's right next to the fucking theater.
Okay.
So it's like, hey, we want to get a quick bite to eat and then go to the movies. It's the perfect place to do that. Which is probably they've been
trading on that since forever.
But I don't think it was called Scoreboard a while ago. I think it was something else
under new ownership.
Yeah,
That's what they call that.
They have garbage pub food and whatever, and it wasn't bad. I had a turkey burger.
Ugh.
I like turkey burgers.
Okay, all right. No judgment.
And it was all right. It was food, but like the thing is like the service is just, or at least this particular time, the fellow that was our waiter, just wasn't great.
Yeah. It's kind of
and it wasn't busy at that point because we're older people, so we were trying to we were eating at like 6 o'clock,
right.
going out and going to the movie afterwards as opposed to the other way around. So
that's how I always do. I don't know. I feel like the making out happens after the movie.
Making out.
I mean, not that happens a lot anymore. I'm married with 2 children, but like when I first
you better not drive in the car with them.
When I first started
distractions
doing the dinner and a movie thing.
Also, you can't have a passenger. Passengers in general are distracting.
As our co-hosts.
Yes.
When I first started doing the dinner and the movie thing, it was always dinner first and then the movie. Because then, like, if you had to go to dinner after the movie, you couldn't go like make out in the parking lot.
Yeah, you could.
Well, I guess in that case it would be movie, make out, then dinner.
Well, why would you want to make out like after you've eaten or drank anything? Or well, if you've eaten like especially last night because we had the pizza like we had one of them was the Mars Attacks. It had like these sausage pieces on it which were really tasty.
Yeah.
But gave me the worst burps ever.
Yeah, you don't want to.
And I could not stop them. Pizza burps.
That's not a aphrodisiac.
No, nothing screams like pussies drying up than breathing sausage into their face.
There's a title. Breathing sausage into their face. We went and saw a movie yesterday. The
whole family? Was it The Boss?
The whole family.
The R-rated comedy, The Boss?
No. We went and saw Zootopia.
I kind of do want to see that.
It's a good flick,
Does it have overt racism in it?
Yes.
Really? Okay, then I probably will like it.
It has a. It also has my favorite moment. It had a Breaking Bad reference. A Breaking Bad reference.
Did they throw a pizza on the roof?
No. Wait a minute. Not that I remember. No. There are 2 characters who appear rather late in the film, outside of something that isn't an RV, but might as well be an RV. There are drugs being mixed inside of it, and they are referred to as Walter and Jesse.
Bitch.
And I just about lost it when I was there in the theater. And I haven't even finished Breaking Bad, but I like what I've seen of it. So here's the thing that I love about Disney. Since they acquired Pixar and since the dudes at Pixar took over all of Disney and Pixar, is that they make movies that are fun. Right?
Yeah.
That are fun if they have a message. Not all of them do, but if they have a message, that is secondary to being a delightful film. And then also they are making films that work as well for grown-ups as they do for kids.
Well, I think that I mean, at least since we were kids, I think that they tried to do that even just a slight bit.
I think they did. Well, so everyone should read Creativity Inc. By Ed Catmull, who's the co-founder of Pixar.
Not into reading books. Is it on tape?
It might be on tape.
Oh, jeez.
It's about how Pixar was founded. And
I thought you were going to tell me how many pages.
It's about how Pixar was founded and then how they get involved with Disney, how they almost fall out with Disney, but then they're all brought back into the fold. There's a great... this is part of an exercise I do in the class where I teach this. There is that renaissance where like Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, The Lion King, all of those movies together, those ones were beloved by people older than me, by me in high school there, and by younger kids. Like those were what they might call 4-quadrant movies. They appealed to everybody.
Quadruply.
And then they just went to shit for a really long time. They didn't have a single number 1 movie from 1994.
Come on,
when The Lion
Pocahontas?
King came out. No, I'm not saying
Mulan.
not a single number one movie from The Lion King until Tangled in 2010. And there's a lot of shit they put out there. The difference is
Princess and the Frog or whatever.
that one was one of the first ones they did once Pixar came back in, and they were still figuring themselves out. But then since then, I really feel like they've kind of turned things around. Just by comparison, watching some of the trailers before Zootopia yesterday, all of them were things that I was annoyed within the first 5 seconds of the trailer starting.
Because they were all kids' movies, right?
They're all kids. I mean, but Disney movies are ostensibly kids' movies too. But they're kids' movies that make some effort to make it not painful for an adult or for a grown-up to watch. At any rate, it is a movie that deals with racism, but with bias. But it's not. That's not really sort of like being beaten over the head. I don't think. I watched a documentary afterwards when we got home, like a 45-minute documentary on how they made it, and it could have been so much worse. It's really interesting to watch that documentary because some of the ideas they had are kind of hit you over the head. This is about racism and bias, and not fun at all. And it's because they've got the people at Pixar there to kind of who have been making good movies for as long as they have, Cars and Cars 2 notwithstanding.
What about Planes?
Disney made that. Disney Toon Animation made that.
Oh, come on, Dane Cook in his best role, which might
not be
true.
Saying much.
It might actually be true.
Anyway, Zootopia, well worth it.
Oh wait, no, Employee of the Month.
Yeah. Haven't seen it. Can't tell.
It has that guy.
Marky Mark.
No, I forget. Dax Shepard's
Yo, guys, I
in
think
that
this
one.
is a Transformer.
Does he say that in that movie?
He says something to the effect. He's like, I think this is a Transformer.
Why are you trying to bring it full circle before we stop the show?
I'm trying to make. I'm just obsessed with Marky Mark Wahlberg.
So what happens
so
in the
dreamy.
Zootopia? What's the payoff?
So let's
Actually,
see.
don't tell me. Never mind.
Officer Judy Hopps
Is that
that's the
bunny
bunny
rabbit?
teams up with Nick Wilde. He's the fox, and Nick Wilde is voiced by Jason Bateman, and Judy is voiced by girl from Once Upon a Time. What the hell is her name? Jennifer Goodwin.
Oh, of course.
Yes, of course. But the other voice talent is really interesting. There's a lion that's voiced by is it J.K. Simmons?
J.K. Simmons. Oh, the guy that was Spider-Man's boss.
Yeah, was Spider-Man's boss in the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
The yelling Spider-Man.
Yes.
I think like there's never been a better casting choice than him.
No. And in fact, I think there's a petition out there to, even though they have basically completely reset Spider-Man, they're going to start. Well, he appears in the apparently very good Captain America Civil War. The first tweeted reactions came out yesterday. They're resetting the whole thing for this new Spider-Man, who's apparently the best Spider-Man ever, according to these reviews.
According to the best pupils ever. I don't like it. I don't like the pupils. I'm never going to get over it.
Petition out there to bring J.K. Simmons back as J. Jonah Jameson, because
he is the most perfect person for that.
You never saw J. Jonah Jameson in the, as far as I know, in the two that they made with what's his ass? Social Network dude.
He was in the Social Network?
Yeah.
Oh, he was the other kid.
He was Eduardo Saverin.
Yeah, that man.
Social Network. Yeah, that guy. He was good, but apparently this new kid, very good. But J.K. Simmons as J. Jonah Jameson, we can agree to agree on this.
Yes, there's
casting ever.
Yeah, in any movie of
any
all
movie
time.
ever, better than
better than Nicholson and Cuckoo's Nest.
better than Orson Welles and Citizen Kane. I don't know.
That was his fucking movie. Why the fuck wouldn't he have put himself in it?
We can't appreciate his genius for casting himself.
Rosebud.
I've never seen that fucking movie.
I was watching Animaniacs. It's on because it's on the Netflix now. Mm-hmm. And
Hello, Nurse.
Yeah, that one. And then what was it? Maurice LaMarche does the voice of Brain, and he bases that voice off of Orson Welles.
Oh.
Yes. Tonight we're going to try to take over the world, Pinky.
That's a show that I didn't get into.
You never got into
Never got
Animaniacs?
into it. I don't think I was allowed to. John was into Animaniacs.
I don't understand you two. I really don't get it. Like liking things is not like something that's mutually exclusive.
I don't know. I felt like it was. I felt like I was not allowed to like the same things.
You got bullied by your younger brother. This is what's happening.
But he says that I bullied him.
How did you bully him?
I don't know. I feel the same way when my friend Brendan tells me that I was his bully. And I'm like, I don't think I was ever anybody's bully, but apparently
I definitely bullied you.
See, and maybe in Brendan's case, the reason that I was his bully is because everyone else bullied me, and I was
shit got to roll downhill.
I guess so.
Uh-oh.
You can find the show notes for this episode at clarkwoods.com/hot/89.
Yay.
89. And if you'd like to send us an email, you can do so. We have
another? We're gonna wait.
do another one, but I need to
can wait till
prepare
next
for
week
that
to do
one.
it. Yeah,
So,
we can-
if you'd like
Don't
to,
worry, Brian. We're going to talk about
Yes,
it.
if you'd like to send us an email, if you'd like to send us an email, send it to hot@clarkwoods.com, or you can just tweet us. You can tweet us on the Twitters. I am at ECC1977.
Damn it, I have to say my own.
And Steve is at Tuesday is Loser. That's Tuesday, IS Loser. All one motherfucking word.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I was trying to...
I hate plugging, and you can follow me.
You hate plugging, but you're going to plug this.
And plug my other Twitter handle. OPTC69. Oh, wait, no. OPTC Spam69.
Oh, don't forget the spam part.
Where you can find all the transponder snails with me.
Do you think Monty Python has ever forgotten spam?
Spam.
Well,
Well, I think a majority of them are still alive. I think the only one, Graham Chapman, I think is the only one that passed away, and that was forever ago.
Don't forget the spam.
But that guy loved the cock.
Did he love the spam?
No?
No. Spam cock?
Remember, he was the one in the sketch that didn't like spam.
I don't remember that.
Oh.
I think that's because John liked Monty Python.
Fuck you!